This year's Emmy Awards was full of big fashion moments, so we just had to continue our coverage over here on our YouTube channel. Joining me to do so is TMS style expert Susie Wall in Vancouver and TMS entertainment reporter Morgan Hoffman. All right, Susie, we're going to begin with you. Give us your standout, one of your standouts.
One of my standouts, we have to give some love to the men of style in this sort of award season roundup, because Colman Domingo has been bringing it. So as a total contrast to his mustard yellow Valentino moment at the Critics' Choice with the giant jacket, here he is in custom Louis Vuitton, the satin lapels, the elongated jacket, sort of a take on the morning coat, and importantly, the heeled Chelsea boots. He needs no help in the height department, but I thought that was super cool. Very Lenny Kravitz, very rock star. But then let's talk about his accessories on What to Wear Wednesdays. We've been talking about the man moment with pearls and that love affair, the brooch. Carolyn, I know you and I have both been appreciating that, so I'm loving his jewelry. What did you guys think of this?
Oh, he looked good. And I think the men have really been bringing a lot of color to the red carpet when it comes to their suits. And I really felt like at the Emmys, everyone was very much in black and looking very classic, but he got to add his own touches to it, which made his look very unique, but still very classy. So I loved it.
All right, let's get to your standout.
Okay, guys, we got to talk about Katherine Heigl. It's been 10 years since she was at the Emmys. She's in Reem Acra. I love this look, not only because red is one of the biggest colors of award season, but it looks so good on her. I love her blonde bob. I just love the way it fits. It's old Hollywood to me. We're talking about pins, and it looks like she has some flower petals, and with that beautiful kind of pin there that matches her choker. I really liked it. I thought she looked great. Loved the whole Grey's Anatomy reunion. So for me, this was a knockout.
Guys, what decade are we in? Because watching the people walk the red carpet, the celebs, I feel like we've gone back decades.
Yeah.
You know, we're in the 40s with that look, with Coleman's look. Beautiful,
That
beautiful.
classic. Yeah, I love it.
Okay, standout to me. We're now gonna go modern. We're gonna leave the 40s and we're gonna go present day. And my pick, standout to me, was Ellen Pompeo.
Oh, yes.
I love this look. It is not necessarily your classic glam, traditional glam, but I love, as you can see with my outfit today, it's just like, it's like the feminine take on the tuxedo.
Yes.
I love that.
I love it
Suze,
too.
what do you think?
I loved it. And you know, Ellen Pompeo is a super cool chick. She's got this whole Malibu surf vibe going in her off-duty stylings. So that's how I've been seeing her in press recently. So I loved seeing her show up. I loved the bow. I don't know if we could see it on camera, but the shimmery sequin nature to that top as well.
Yeah.
I thought it was figure flattering. And Katherine, I love how that dress pooled at the bottom. For me, the right side looks a little bigger than the left side. I'm not sure on Katherine, but I loved it. Brooch, and then bow. So they all looked phenomenal. Good
Okay,
choices.
let's get to our second round. Susie, who else are you saying was a standout?
Forever and always, Suki Waterhouse in that signature red Valentino. Carolyn, I don't know if you've been pregnant on the carpet or in interviews before, but it is some business to get dressed up. I've been 9 months pregnant on red carpets before, and it is work. Granted, Suki Waterhouse is already an oil painting to begin with as a model. And as an actor, here she was for Daisy Jones and the Six. I love that she and her +1 were sort of wrapped up with a bow. And the whole back of this dress was open, which, you know, when you are pregnant, your back literally becomes more square to accommodate your extra. And also it becomes so much more sort of broad, you want to cover it up. I thought it was very brave and very courageous that at Valentino, she worked with them to expose that entire back and just to have the bib as a portrait from the front, and her side view is just phenomenal as well. So for me, best maternity fashion statement I've ever seen. You guys?
To answer your question, no, I have not rocked a red carpet pregnant, but I have rocked a number of beaches pregnant, and that's the only time I've felt super confident. I didn't have to hold in anything. I'm just like, yes.
Just letting it all out. Yeah. Couldn't agree more. Suki Waterhouse was definitely one of my favorite looks of the night, or even just award season. She looked amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna throw in a name that a lot of people aren't sure about: Aubrey Plaza wearing Loewe. The pin dress. I'm throwing this out there because it's such a statement piece. I'm not even saying if I love it or hate it. It's just so memorable to me. Susie, you were saying she's now the new face of Loewe, so I totally understand this. She's giving so much love to it. What I love is the back that you can't see in this photo. It's also very, very low. It's very sexy, and then you have something very creative in the front. I thought it was pretty cool.
This could be okay, but it could be dangerous if you go in for a hug, just saying.
It's true, which is kind of fun. No?
Yeah, get poked by the Post-it note. No, you're right. On our live show this morning, I was sort of saying, I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm back and forth, but like Morgan was saying, this is fashion. Like, this was a vibe that she was putting out there, and I have big respect for her for that. So liked it.
Okay, let me throw out Nabia B. Take a look at this outfit. So ethereal. It's barely on. How is it staying on? I love that. I love that I'm asking these questions and I don't necessarily have the answers. I love this look.
I'm with you. I thought it looked fantastic. I love how deep the strapless is combined with the V. The draping, I love how it pools behind her. She would have had to have had handlers dealing with that, but I thought it was gorgeous and ethereal. Look at those three goddesses all in a row, you guys.
I love all three of our picks. They're so unique and so different, but each one's a standout.
For sure. Okay, now for our final round. Susie, go for it.
Jessica Chastain, how could you not in that neon green, limey, Gucci? This is really a very standard dress when it comes to silhouette. It's just a column with a deep V. We've seen this hundreds of times before on carpets, but that, I love me a redhead with alabaster skin. So that combined with this neon pop, this thirst-quenching green, with this elongated fringe at the bottom, a little bit of an homage to Tammy Faye. And then she's got these Art Deco emerald details too, which I love the color contrast, the colorway, that Pantone clash that she and her stylist created. So for me, this was 100 out of 10. How about you guys?
100 out of 10. I love it. I'll give it 80 out of 10 No, I loved it too. That's a hard color to pull off. But her hair, I almost didn't recognize her at first. And then I was like, wow, that is a knockout look from her. So, because we don't always see that from her. I loved it.
I'm with you on your points. It is a very hard color to wear. And you know what? Every photographer, every camera kind of caught that color a little bit different. But Chastain can wear anything, really.
Kind of can.
But you nailed it, I think, in the sense with hair and everything and jewelry. Spot on.
Spot on. Okay, so standout in so many ways, not just fashion, but her speech up on stage, Niecy Nash. I mean, my goodness, that Greta Constantine look. I mean, this is so figure hugging in the best way possible, and it's the gloves for me. The gloves add so much drama to this. I just thought she looked perfection. Winning for Dahmer, that was a moment for her up on stage, thanking herself, honoring people who have had their voices unheard. I loved it.
I feel like all her picks for each round are in sync, because I'm going to throw out Hannah Waddingham right now, because I think she matched Niecy in the sense of living up to that glam of the night.
Very glam.
And I think Hannah does this, though, every time she steps out for an event. She looks phenomenal. This is a Marchesa gown, and it is the palest of sage green, and it is just gorgeous.
Yeah, she always has quite a strong scent, when she's arrived.
Yeah.
Just her personality, but also with her dresses. So I love her.
Well, and stylist tip, for those of you going into this year going, I never know how to pose on the red carpet. See how all of those women have their arms out. They have them placed on the hip, either one or both arms. That is the diva moment, right? And always put the tongue on the roof of your mouth if you're smiling, chin out and down. Pretty as a picture. Oh, look, little tip for you. Tongue on the roof of your mouth when you're smiling. J-Lo does it.
Okay.
I did not know that.
Okay, so we got to work on that.
Okay, we're going to work on that one. And thank you for watching. If you're a subscriber, make sure to hit the like button. I'm still doing the fashion pose. If you're not, please subscribe and join us throughout award season for more fashion roundups. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.